Hi, I'll be giving you tips and tricks and teaching you how to play this game even though I have 33 hours on it.
The terrorists try to plant a C4 bomb at one of the two designated sites. The password is always the same, which means you don't have to remember anything. And the C teachers try to stop that by holding down the sites and killing terrorists, defusing the bomb, all that. And now you're probably wondering, how are they doing this? How are the terrorists doing terrorism? How are the counter-terrorists doing the opposite? Well, there's only one acceptable answer, and that's with guns. Both character classes have their own unique loadouts with their own unique guns, but some guns are transferred between both teams. For example, the Desert Eagle, which is available to both, and at the start of each round, you need to buy the guns that you're going to use, because obviously, you can only carry one primary weapon, one secondary weapon, and one knife that you gotta gamble for. So that puts in a whole other mechanic of the game, which is making good life decisions, which is probably something that not a lot of Counter-Strike players actually can do, considering the amount of gambling addiction that is involved within the gameplay. Then there's also the problem of what gun to choose. This is actually where your financial situation would come in, and if you're broke for a variety of reasons, then you should consider buying cheaper guns. For example, on the terrorist end, the MAC-10 is an insane gun with a crazy fire rate for its price. Consider its use during the early half of the match, like the BAO says. Just look at this clip of getting me more than one singular kill. God damn, I'm doing so well.
Falling, dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry.
Oh my god, I'm a coach. Holy crap. Nice. Good job, bro. And then there are also eco rounds where you purposely save up money to buy more expensive guns later on. For example, oh, not this one. Another viable option for both ends would be the SSG-8. This sniper does not do body shot kills like the AWP, only headshots, and would likely be replaced by the AWP when your financial situation becomes better. It never will. So I tend to save up money even when it is unnecessary. I would consistently buy cheap guns like the SSG and never switch up until I realize that I've maxed out my bank account. But in the end, the guns you want to play are entirely up to you and your preferences. Your teammates probably will care, and it doesn't matter. Apart from the raging toxicity, they can't physically injure you, right? Only you can do that. And that brings in the topic of the community.
He is rushing you! He is rushing you! Good shit!
You killed him on Appleside, that's crazy. Idiot.
Oh my god, don't you think I love you! I'm down. I carry the whole goddamn team. This is what I got for it.
There's not much to say from me, since I play non-prime, and no one I've played with seems to have a microphone, but they all type very much. Sometimes I would have people planning strategies like what sites to push.
Fuck this. Push B, don't stop.
But usually it's either just someone calling out a cheater or insulting someone.
Oh, are you gay? Fucking idiot.
If anyone sees me in-game, please insult me more, I need the content. Other than that, it's just insults towards the opposing team or our entire team as a whole. Not much room for personal insults, sadly, but pay no mind to these less than constructive criticisms unless they are from your parents. Yeah, that's only me. Alright, it's time for the gorilla? It's time, so bro, no, I don't want any suck. We lost again. Site B, unsuspecting. Never mind. Please stop sending me hell. Purple, that's pretty cool actually. Like most shooter games, in Counter-Strike, guns, when you spray them, their trajectory will not follow your crosshair and it will continuously change and deviate. However, these changes in your trajectory are always the same, which allows you to learn these recoil patterns and compensate for them. An example of this would be the AK-47. When you fire the AK, the first few bullets move almost straight up. After about 10 bullets, the pattern shifts sharply to the left, before arcing back to the right and then slightly left again. To compensate for this, you must move your mouse the opposite direction. So what this means is pulling your mouse down and then smoothly moving your mouse to the right, then to the left, and finally back to the right again to keep your shots on target. Not only that, but your accuracy will be decreased whenever you're shooting and moving, which brings in counter-strafing. Strafing is just going left and right, but counter-strafing is pausing during your strafing to allow for a more accurate shot. Counter-Strike also has a set of 5 utilities that you can use in-game. The smoke bomb, the flashbang, the grenade, the Molotov, and the decoy. The smoke bomb creates an area of smoke that neither you or your opponents can see through. The flashbang blinds and deafens your enemies for a few seconds. The grenade deals an area of damage. The Molotov sets the area on fire for a few seconds, dealing damage. And the decoy makes gun noises. It's pretty similar to some other games, just like Valorant, so this is only for the casual and competitive game modes. There's also other game modes, such as Arms Race and Deathmatch. In Arms Race, you just try to get kills to upgrade your weapon.
Oh, actually hit him. Okay.
Until you get to tier 16, which is the golden knife. You get a kill with that, you win the game. Finally. Oh, alright, now I have the golden knife, which is not very good. In Deathmatch, it's just a free-for-all murder party, where whoever gets the most kills gets the win. Let's see here, Tenderizer. What the fuck is a tenderizer? I don't really play Deathmatch much because I just instantly get whacked every time I spawn in, and it's frustrating, especially for a beginner like me. Counter-Strike is a paid Prime feature that lets you play with other Prime players and get weekly rewards and experience. I don't have that, so I'm stuck with all the other free-to-play people. Because there are more people with Prime, a lot of the people I play against and with are seen again and again. Furthermore, there are a ton of hackers and skilled players pretending to be bad that makes the game inconsistent. Some games I do pretty steady, but others I can't get a single kill in. Apart from complaints, during my time playing, I have experimented with every single weapon class, and I got to say that the shotgun is my favorite. Call me no skill because I am, but it is satisfying to 200 pumps some random guy every time you turn a corner, and it provides a sense of overwhelming freedom. I feel like nobody can stop me when I have a shotgun, apart from only snipers, rifles, every secondary weapon. But that's only at a distance. They are still outclassed when close to the presence of my freedom. After playing for a while, I started to learn the maps because Mirage and Dust 2 always get picked when voting, which forces me to play them. Oh, I want to play Vertigo, man. I want to commit suicide. Following my teammates throughout the matches has led me to learn how to get to a bomb site, where there will likely be enemies, and where to camp. Usually at the sites where there will be enemies, I would give my teammates the privilege of peeking the corner to see if they randomly explode. Go in. Good boy. You're gonna die! What the frick are you doing? What is wrong with you?
Okay, that's it. Subscribe.